It is Eternal League, week number 4, game number 2, Group B. Agatha, the human player here on Melting Valley, wearing blue in the lower left, facing off the legend, the most old school player on the Warcraft planet, the Red Night Elf, Chuck here on MV. And my co-caster today is once again Philly, and you have the honor to do the sync, my brother.
3, 2, 1, go.
Excellent execution by you, my friend.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We have an Archmage as a first hero. Not a big surprise, although I teased the Mountain King a little bit. Demon Hunter on the other side, so good choice to go for an Archmage. Mountain King is, of course, the perfect choice against the Warden. And we have the... how would you say, the most conventional creep spot for the Night Elf player. No greed, no mercenary camp creeping spot. And for the human, we will see what's going to happen regarding the creep camp. There's quite some possibilities here as a first creep spot. You can use the Gnoll Brood spot, you can use the left spot with the 3 Ice Troll and Ice Troll Trapper combination, and then you could also go for the Ice Troll Warlord spot, which is of course the mercenary creep spot, but it doesn't seem like it because he sends the first footman to the top, apart from him not doing a fast build on the altar.
Yeah, I think the
standard expansion spot maybe. No, just the Ice Troll. Sorry.
Yeah, kinda lame creeping compared to the likes of TH or Infi or Yours or Hawk nowadays.
Yeah.
They don't take any risk, but maybe this positioning of the Ancient of War points towards an early expansion from Jack. This is absolutely possible in the middle of the map there. The Demon Hunter not supporting the creep, but running straight ahead the Archmage. And here it is, Mana Burn. Good day. No one. Okay, there it is. Good day, sir.
And he's not denying his Water Elemental. So, experience points, 43 experience points for the Demon Hunter.
Yeah, kind of sloppy from Agatha there. And he is going for the expansion right away.
Yes, he is kind of right away, you know, after this one spot, and it's still pretty fast expansion. It doesn't get much faster, even though if you creep it before and build an Arcane Tower first, it's still not faster than this one. And we have a Hunter's Hall on tier 1 for check, and we also have quite some archers being built. I think 3 archers are on the field already, or at least 2. Now the spot was cancelled. Why?
I have zero idea. Maybe because the Archmage got chased away or something.
And now he's trying to creep it again with new villagers. Of course, this time it should work. Demon Hunter gonna go get some boots. And the Archmage is trying to get some boots too, but he's too late. The boots are on the Demon Hunter now, and now the Archmage will get chased even more, and he's getting
boots are on the Archmage.
The boots on the Archmage, oh yeah.
Yeah, and the dust as well. So
yeah, the dust makes sense, but yeah, well, whatever Jack thought there about the boots, maybe he didn't have any money probably. He built his first Huntress, that's why.
Ah, okay.
And he didn't see the Archmage, so he thought he could, you know, it might take him some more time, he thought.
So, expansion for Agatha, but is Jack teching? Yes, he is. So no heavy Huntress, Ancient Protector, Glaive Thrower push or something. Just, I don't know, a little support to harass in the early game.
Yeah, actually Roll is doing this a lot too. I don't really... I like it somewhat, but I feel like Huntresses lose their value so fast, and Archers with the tier 2 attack, for example, with the second hero, and you just have 3, 4, or 5 Archers, that can be so annoying, whereas first and second Huntress aren't so much of a pain in the ass, but maybe I lack insights there. And yeah, both heroes are now level 2, and the first Arcane Tower is on the way. 1 footman might die. Of course, Huntresses are great for chasing single footmen. Demon Hunter now has his boots himself, got it from the top shop, I suppose, or maybe from the second shop, because they have returned to be in stock.
Yeah, strange choice to not go for archers, since they are very, very good against building towers. But it looks like Agatha gets his expansion done without being contested that hard. But let's look what happens on tier 2 then. Maybe he's coming again with a Naga. Or
Yeah.
the Panda even.
Tier 2 is almost done. Still gets chased away, the Night Elf player is. And we have a Tree of Life, that's why he doesn't have much money. Tree of Life next to the Ancient of War, and this might be hard to spot for the human player, even if you get close to it, because it's slightly uphill, I think. You cannot really directly spot it.
Well, can you check his vision if he saw it already? Because
No, he didn't see it yet.
Okay, good. Okay, here's the Panda, of course, a great weapon against economy lines and towers and stuff. Not that much on level 1, but definitely later on at level 3. And a nice damage dealer with Drunken Brawler as well. Tanky he is too. So here he comes.
Sorry. Go on.
Here it comes, the very early tier 2 push. First Breath of Fire not hitting any tower, but focusing only on the units. In the meantime, the Arcane Tower is shooting all over the place. No level 3 on any of the heroes. Oh, the Archmage not even close to level 3. That's a big threat.
This is so hard now to defend for the human players because he was so greedy. He did not build any towers on his expansion, and these huntresses are pretty good in this particular situation because they just own everything. There's no water elementals because of the Demon Hunter, and the huntresses can just go in here and attack everything that's here, which is the workers, some footmen, and I think this is really, really hard. Now militias get called. There's another footman standing around towards the main base, and I guess I can't see him defending this.
No, me neither. Maybe with he pulled some kind of miracle out of his head, but for now he's just losing units and losing units. Look at the Panda and Brewmaster, already level 2 and a third after just this one push.
Yeah, and these huntresses are pretty low now. One huntress goes down, 2 archers have fallen before, and yeah, he can defend it with the militias and the 3 footmen that are still left. This is an interesting early game because Agatha insisted on attacking fast, so he did not have. He totally lacked tower there on his expansion, and now this is the next wave of harassment coming up soon via the Zeppelin and the Shredder, which was also bought at the Goblin Laboratory.
I think Jack is kind of wasting some time here since its Tree of Life is still next to the AOW. He could have used this time better to just walk over to the natural expansion. So Jack is once again wreaking havoc here in the peasant line and everything else. Is there another Breath of Fire? No, there's not, but he can easily kill those units with the bottle of the Panda and the blade of the Demon Hunter. And Agatha just ran over to Jack's base, tried to cancel something, saw that there's nothing to cancel, and walked back. So a lot of wasted time for him.
Yeah, the Shredder is of course dealing lots of damage as well, also to that tower, but before that also to those peasants. And Agatha somewhat does not even have wood problems. He's just building his second hero and his tier 2 buildings, being the Arcane Sanctums. And he is mining pretty consistently, actually, although the Panda is reaching level 3 now. And this looks stupid for the human, especially now that everything's gone. Now the Arcane Tower is gone, he cannot defend. Archmage being chased once again by the Demon Hunter, and we have the Mountain King now getting out of the base, and the first Dryad arriving now. This is actually pretty bad for the human player now.
Yeah, the first Dryads are approaching, so the Water Mantles get dispelled all the time. Level 3.5 Panda and Brewmaster, and maybe he can trap the Mountain King. No, he can't. But the Breath of Fire you saw at level 2 already. He can deal with the peasants so easy now, so this whole expansion is just a waste of money so far. Not able to capitalize from that. The Archmage is being chased away by the Demon Hunter all the time. He can't level, so he won't get level 2 Water Elementals anytime soon.
So this is now going to get really interesting. The tower is going to get cancelled, and he has 2 more towers on his Mountain King, but is he going to be able to rebuild his towers on the expansion? I think it's going to be really hard for the human player now. He's 14 supply behind with 49 for the native player and 35 for the human player. And it's really hard for him to save this expansion.
Jack is focusing heavily on Dryads. Finally he's transitioning to Bears, but Agatha will have nothing to fight the Dryads. Without only the Water Elementals do some kind of piercing damage or something, but... Oh, the Shredder! No, not just in time. But they get dispelled all the time, so very hard to fight.
Oh, bolt on the Panda, and it gets focused by the militias. Can it still get towards... Whoa! Yes, it gets into the Zeppelin with a few hit points left. And yeah, even sending one more Breath of Fire towards the militias.
And he has to town portal now. Whoa! He dropped the Panda just to kill one more peasant. Very greedy move here by Jack, but this attack to the expansion was absolutely great, wreaking havoc here left, right and center, and one time Agatha had to tower his own expansion to regain control of it. So that's how good it was.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I was a bit hyped about the human player not building towers and reaching tier 2 really fast, not having lumber issues, and having his arcane sanctums ready. He did not have a blacksmith, so he could not get mortars or riflemen even to stand a chance against those dryads. I think with that he might have been able to defend earlier, but there was this critical timing where the native player just had too much with the Panda level 3, and yeah, I liked him not building any towers, but as you can see, in these situations you totally need towers.
Yeah, and he built some more. His main base is not very secure either, and the building placement is completely off, I find. So yeah, more creep spots for Jack at the moment. 2 level 4 heroes. The Zeppelin still attached to the army. The first bears are there, master form. The expansion is up. The Whisper approaching. So Agatha kilometers away from the status that Jack has. But finally he has a level 3 Archmage. But in the meantime he creeps both of his heroes to level 5.
Yeah, level 5 would be... wow, so strong, of course. And the human player has this level 3 Archmage finally going to the top side, creeping the next expansion possibility, which fits the Night Elf much more than the human player, of course, so I don't think that we will see any human expansion soon on this position. But it might be a nice move though, but he has lumber issues and stuff now. He cannot even build his workshop because he still does not have his blacksmith, which also has to do with lumber issues maybe.
The Panda and Brewmaster just found the Pendant of Energy, one of the best items he can find there. Of course he has complete map vision now with the 2 observer wards at both shops. But in the meantime, Agatha is creeping his way around the map. The 4-star warlord now for him. What is it item wise? Can only see the cloak. Okay, Throw of the Beast. Bad item as well. And I guess Jack is getting ready for the next attack to the expansion of Agatha. Scanning it right now, seeing, oh, there's only 4 towers. With Master Bears I can easily approach that, but no, he's scared because Agatha is attacking the main base now.
He feels like defending this will be easy. It's still weird that he TP'd, I guess, because there's hardly any damage output on the human army.
Yeah, he forced the counter TP, so it was TP against TP, and he's in front already, so he drains the gold out of Agatha's game. That delays the unit production, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah, we have 1,600 against 1,000 gold, roundabout, with both players staying under 50 supply. And the Night Elf player not even being ahead in any regards except the heroes, and the mining left, I suppose, on the expansion.
Level 5 now for the Panda and Brewmaster. 2 scrolls of healing, Invu potion, and he found...
And the items, of course, yeah.
Yeah, he found the Cloak of Flames at the red spot. Almost level 5 Demon Hunter. And there's still a level 3 Archmage. How will you take a fight as
Yeah, I have
human?
no idea. I mean, level 5 Night Elf heroes are such a nightmare. Especially when you have to keep in mind all the time that the more units they kill, the closer they get to level 6. Which means the closer they get to GG, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, and this matchup always has like a clock on it at some points. Wow, and now the creeps attack those towers that are being...
Bad luck,
placed down.
Agatha.
Yeah. And now there's an attack by Check.
Yeah, he definitely
Just right in
knows
time.
what's going on. Killed one Sorceress, then one more Town Portal being drawn by Agatha. So 350 more gold that he can't afford it because he has 2,000 gold. But why would you get such a big bank?
Yeah, well, he wants to get up to 80 supply to have any chance, but his opponent is now on up to 80 supply himself soon. He's now on 70 exactly.
He finally builds a workshop, so we see Mortis soon, but this is way too late. But yeah, he has lumber problems, so why not get a shredder?
Yeah, that's true. 100 which should be worth it, but well, if he thinks that he can still get an expansion, he needs a shredder. But if he thinks that he only has one fight left to win this game, maybe he doesn't need a shredder because he just needs to build 3 mortars. He avoided every fight, by the way, as much as it was possible. So it doesn't matter that his mortars are too late, I guess.
Warsong battle drums for the Panda, so more damage to the bears. It's plus 14 now with Raw, and with a 2-1 upgrade, he just melts through the buildings of the human. There's no masonry upgrade, which is a weird choice, especially if you play an expansion and rely on the towers. Yeah, you see.
Yeah, now the bears, of course, 2-1 tacked, and the 2-2 is on its way. They just ripped apart everything, like especially even buildings.
Oh, but Agatha is trying to take this fight. I thought maybe he'd contest the expansion to force the TP out of check, but no, he really wants that. But yeah, with the towers in his bag, maybe he can pull something off here. He is on 76 food at the moment.
Yeah, slight supply advantage for the human player. His opponent is on, wow, he was on 1,500 gold a second ago. He's now building quite some units, and maybe, yeah, he's rebuilding that one expansion to the top left, which was cancelled by the human player. So that's some gold. And then we have the first, some more Fury Dragons. It's actually, is it the first Fury Dragon? No, it's not.
No,
There's
he
another
built
one
some
hanging there, and
more.
there's some more in the making. And there's the next attack from the Night Elf player. Nice placement now by all the arcane towers.
Yeah, they hit a lot, and with that they do good damage to the Jewels of the Claw because they burn mana. Nice Breath of Fire, of course, killing the peasants with one shot.
The expansion is down, by the way.
Just melted in a second.
And the Mountain King is stuck in his base.
Oh boy.
But the Night Elf, yeah, well, it TPs, but every time human expansion dies, an angel dies. As well.
I don't know if that's true, man.
I don't know. Without a human expansion, there is no human. This is why we always need expansion, by the way. Humans need expansion.
So, how close are we to level 6 Demon Hunter? Okay, it's almost the whole level away. But yeah, he's playing very passive. I got the feeling that he could have ended this game 10 minutes ago.
Maybe. To the top we see the expansion from the Night of the next expansion being scouted by the human player once again, spending 50 gold of his few coins. on scouting his opponent's second expansion while still trying to establish his first one once again.
Yeah, the expo is almost finished. I don't know what he's waiting for. He has 2 scrolls of healing. He has invo pots on everything. He has nice items. He has a 2/2 tech on all his units. What's he doing? What's he waiting for?
Yeah, good question actually. He could just how is it called? Yeah, you can just siege your opponent or wait for your opponent to run into you or something. There's no need to avoid the human player now.
The Archmage, in the meantime, reached level 3, and he has 2 heal scrolls himself. So maybe that can pull something off. First mortar team being sniped immediately. He scans it. He scans the whole army. I don't know for what, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bears. Town portal by Agatha. This could be the final fight. Very nice positioned here, but not if the panda is approaching. He hit the drunken haste, but not the breath of fire. This comes in now. It's the whole army, and the human is burning. And that's just tremendous damage to the human army. The town hall is down once again. The towers get wrecked. Nice usage of Wind of the Wind here to keep the panda out of the game. Level 4 for the Mountain King. Demon Hunter level 5. What can he do? Here he needs another panda. Yep, Breath of Fire hitting good, I guess. Scroll of Healing being used by the human.
Yeah, and the human player now is in his last corner probably, cannot get out. I'm proud of Jack not TPing out after killing that expansion actually. Felt like he didn't have too much self-esteem regarding his own control at the moment, because he had just come back from retirement. And yeah, he's now, the human player is probably just gonna be ripped apart in his corner.
That's the Storm Bolt on the Shadow Hunter. Maybe he can pull something off with that, a hero focus or whatever. But everything is yellow behind them. The Mountain King has to flee. The Demon Hunter uses his Invo Potion. Invisible cast on the Mountain King to save him for now. But the bears are just eating through all the units here. No chance for the casters. Okay, finally check. Now check is town portaling. But there's level 6 on the panda. That means he can use the split. And that means
12 experience points left on the Demon Hunter for level 6 as well. This was one of the saddest fights that I've ever seen in Warcraft 3 history. This was so sad, like I couldn't really look at it.
Yeah, well, if you know you have to confront a panda on level 5 who has full mana, and then you port yourself into, I don't know, a trap where you can split your units fast, and then you of course catch that big Breath of Fire, Drunken Haze combo, and all your units lose 50% of their HP.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can go wrong for the Night Elf in that situation.
That's true. No way the human player could do anything about it. And he's scouting the Night Elf player. Scouting the expansion, be like, yeah, is it still there? Is he still alive?
So the main gold mines are down. And the Tree of Eternity should walk over to the left expansion there.
Almost twice as much supply for the Night Elf player now.
Wow.
That was a pretty, yeah. Well, first of all, GG. Jack takes the match, one of his first matches after his retirement. So yeah, glad to see him performing well.
Yeah, I guess. He's in the playoffs now with 2-0.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congratulations to Jack.